What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint. Apologies if I sound a little weird. I'm fighting off a cold right now. Hopefully all goes decently well. Double checking what this room needs real quick. If we're making this a hacking station, it's fine as it is. This one would still be digging stuff out to become something else. I figure, you know what, let's go ahead and put in cooling. That way we can make it into field ups at some point. That seems reasonable enough. Should be fine that way. Anyway, we've got a scav raid to run. Let's grab this. Got a tip on a vulnerable new Warner-Braun operational site, so once again, we'll be raiding up against Warner-Braun. We're going to go get our own money, and we're actually heading back to a layout we had pretty recently. Now, as far as Drake is concerned, does sell combat drugs, so I don't mind getting influence for him. That seems decent enough. The blueprint for 10 kills, yeah, wouldn't be terrible. Influence for low security also would be kind of decent. Ultimately, the primary goal is going to be still getting everything from every loot box and earning XP for the team. So, no money to spend, of course, in any way. Do want to keep my Wireghost employed. And I think we're going to sub you back out for the War Machine. Need to, of course, move gear around to make sure she can actually fight. So, give me a second to sort all of that out real quick. I think I only need to do those. Yeah, looks all right. Big club for you. And here's a pistol. Actually, technically, I think the club is better on... it's fine. We'll leave it like this. She's melee focused as it is. So this is going to keep being the core for people as much as it can be. Means my cyber sword is going to be left on red a little bit, but it's fine. Yeah, nothing else to really bring up. I think we're ready to run this mission. Our heat is in a good space, and we're going to make some money. Let's go. Remember, team, we're here on our own dime. Okay, sure, no problem. Now, there is a guard pretty close by. There's a host right here. It's tied to a whole lot of stuff. I'd like to skipjack to start, just because it gives me a little bit of free information. Like if I can skipjack this and then come down, and honestly, these are the stairs down anyway, and I don't see a... No, there is a second host way over there. It sees that camera. So there's a world where I, like, skipjack into this, then hack, come up here, skipjack into that, and then hack that way. That should allow me to knock more things down more reliably, and is probably pretty positive. Let's see. So, by the way, map is called Gene Vault. We're up against power level 6 Warner-Braun. I've got an assault here up in the middle. Let's see. What pathing do I want to take? Because also I care about what the exits are going to be. They're both way over there. And so as much as I want my hacker, or my Wireghost, to go kind of this way, grab this host, and get out, someone's got to make this loop and grab all of these boxes. And I'm not sure how I'm going to kind of path all of that. I'm not quite sure. I mean, we could go all the way this way instead. And then we still have to, like, dump him out to get this thing. But that's not the end of the world. He can skipjack through here instead. So if the team goes left, we can clean these out reasonably well. Obviously, this host is really worth getting through and turning all the things off. But I think hooking through the left-hand side might have to be the play. And then someone has either maybe the Wireghost can do it. That's a little bit tough. But maybe someone can solo this or, like, come through here and dip and grab this and come back. That's probably acceptable. I want to know where you're headed. Okay, nowhere. That means we can simply hit delays. And so we will. Does Lightning get a chance to do anything cool here? I mean, if I run him up here, I can get him into Siphon skipjack range and do some stuff. I should wait for this guy still. You're standing around, but I didn't know that for sure. And you're walking away, which is okay for now. Let's still wait for you to have your turn. Thank you very much. Okay. So, Keeper doesn't get to do a whole lot easily. Just because AP is somewhat limited. In fact, maybe she just solos this camera. Or the Agent EX does, something like that. But I'm going to have her start and go for the club attack, because she has the most melee damage on my team. Probably could have gone for a Crimson Vector here, actually. That might have been slightly better. Get a good hit at least. Afterimage for sure wants to get rid of this corpse. I can't delay past everyone, unfortunately. I think my best bet might just be... Yeah, I'm going to get heard but not seen. And then I can safely attack. So, he's hidden. I can SMG full auto here because I'm closest guaranteed glancing hit. That is a likely but not guaranteed kill. Down he goes. And I'm not in range for Signal Grift, unfortunately. It's not the end of the world, though. I'm going to run him up there. He's going to Signal Grift this body. I think he'll be the one sent to go handle this. And Keeper can be the big combatant, because he's still going to have to probably get rid of that camera. Yeah, that camera is attached to this host, and I'm just not going to reach it. So you're done. As I saw earlier, Lightning can spend 2 AP, I believe, and get into range of all this. That seems just fine. And then just double checking again. That is indeed attached to this host, which has a lot of stuff attached to it. So security siphon you, and then skipjack you, and here we go. Now, thankfully, I have trap removal finally. But that's on exit the node, so no one cares. On any action is annoying, so I do have to just take this hit, unfortunately. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. This trap is still sleeping, so I can at least use my AP responsibly and go through 4 turns here. So Laser Mesh 1, not super important. Okay, so number 3 matters. Number 5 matters. And, okay, so basically what? The last 3 laser gates matter the most, and then the first in line of the foot traffic. Okay, so these 3 and that one, and that's going to be about how much AP I have. Okay. So it's, yeah, the last 3 laser wires and the first foot traffic. Okay. So that's 1. It's the first pressure sensor. That's 2. Laser mesh here. And just double checking that I'm not getting anything wrong here. Yeah, we can probably reach that as well, and it's going to be decent enough. Okay. So yes, I want to hack that laser mesh. I have a bit of connection health. Not a ton, but it's enough. Hack this device. Yes, please. Skip the preview. And I can safely disconnect with exactly enough AP left over. Lost a little bit of Cyberdeck health, but it costs like 4k. It's not a big deal. And Bender can start the run toward everything else. And because I'm behind some barrels and whatnot, shouldn't be a big deal. Can just simply go forward here. Alright, well, plenty of guards on the map. No big deal just yet. Simple tally, no big deal. Alright, you're patrolling toward that side, which is fine for me. I have to crouch through there, unfortunately, unless I can shadow you away. No good way around that, unfortunately. That'll be kind of annoying. Might as well delay while I'm here. You're going in a square. That'll be annoying eventually. We can bypass you, I think, in time. Let's turn on vision cones for now and get as much as we can here. So spend 3 AP going to there. Let's spend a 4th AP going to... There we go. Snap. And you're there. And then I'm going to crouch and try to get past you. That should be just fine. You rolled really well, but I'm still behind a wall here, so I'm not worried just yet. That was funny. You're fine, though. Oh, I didn't think about you moving around. That's dangerous. Shoot, did not plan for that one. You're very angry. We all count as spotted. Alright, well. I'm going to put you somewhere you can shoot at him. 19 meters is not terrible for this pistol. It's 18 for accurate. I don't care too much if you see me, although getting the first shot from stealth is nice, so... I am going to fight from the edge of your vision cone. And then you're going to stand still, so I'm not worried about you. Yeah, this guy's going to take a while to kill, being PL6. He's a tanky boy, but I have 3 shots. So first shot is surprise. No lucky crit is what it is. Yeah, expected to miss 1. It is what it is. Unfortunately, yeah, these are some pretty rough initiative rolls for me. That is not exactly ideal. I think I need to run in here. And 17 meters is not great for this SMG, but it's not terrible. And this gives me 2 shots without being seen by him. Although taking the first shot from stealth is actually better, I think. I will lose some accuracy. I'll lose another... I'll go from -9 to -16. Oh, no, hang on. If I'm here... 17 versus 14 is 3 off, so it's -9. And if I'm here from stealth... It's 20 from 16, is off by 6, which is 36. So no, this is actually worse. So I should run as close as I can. This will be short enough that it won't be a big deal. Yeah, this will be fine. So I'm going to get a couple of shots here. It's going to be a little bit of minus accuracy. 56 is not terrible. I think I want to go full auto. Let's see. Actually, if I take the first shot, I get my recoil back. And then I get a guaranteed glance, which is not too bad. So no, I'm going to go like this. First shot misses. Second shot's guaranteed to glance. We got a full hit, which is good. I have 0 AP smokescreen. I don't think I need it. You're not going anywhere. Bender, this guy can hear the gunshot, but it doesn't matter. Do I want to go somewhere else where the shot is better? I don't think I really can. I don't think that's possible here. I am curious what you guys are gonna do in your turns. So I'm gonna go throw this down. You're gonna run to that corner, which is very odd to me, but sure. You're going back. I don't know what you're doing, but who cares? This guy's not gonna see anything very easily, so I'm not too worried about it. I get 3 shots here, and one of them is almost guaranteed to hit. This shouldn't be too bad. And let's see, if I go here, that puts me within 5 meters. Which means I'm guaranteed glancing hits, which is going to be better. So, yeah. I'm not really well hidden, but he's not going to get close enough anyway. And this way I'm guaranteed to glance. He may see the corpse. It is what it is. Not shooting you guys. I'm shooting you. Down you go. That's steamroll for the team, which is cute, but doesn't do all that much. And now the question is, can my Cyber Knight faithfully just run away and my team's going to be fine? You would hear footsteps, gotta be careful. I don't know when what you're doing when you act, but if I hide back here, you can't see me, so it's going to be safe. So I think putting myself there is acceptable, and we let the enemies figure out what they're going to do on their own time. We'll see how it goes. Well, the AI knows nothing. Firecom is going downstairs. Should not see me. Indeed doesn't. Bender's gonna wait. You're coming up closer. I'm hiding. You're very attackable, which is good news, although it's not the easiest for me. We should for sure wait. Let this guy waste his turns as best we can. Lightning can't do much either. You're going away. Okay, I hit escape to skip, so it did funny things. He doesn't see as much stuff, which is good news. If I go loud here, he's going to hear it. I think we have to deal with that. I think that's just how it is. I think we're going to have to skip this box for now. I think we need too much power right now. As much as I would love to kill this corpse timer, it's just not realistic here. I'm going to delay what I can and see if the rest of my team can do useful stuff. Because she's... yeah. Let's see. So I can spend 1 AP easily. Turn vision cones back on. 1 AP to there. Duck to get away from your vision, which is 2 more AP. Let's turn off snapping. Could we go... wow. Oh, wait, I'm griefing. Wait. Oh, it's supposed to go pretty far. Okay. That's 2 AP worth of movement. We'll take that. Okay. I cannot club you, so the best I have is SMG. I guess one thing I could try to do is Shuriken Wave. That reaches. That's good, actually. You're not going to hear me. Shuriken Wave is useful in that it deals some pure damage and it lowers evasion so that the rest of my team does a better job. And I believe I'll stay hidden so I can get a stealth attack. I could be wrong, but I believe it's true based on the preview here. You heard some stuff. I'm behind the wall, though. Shuriken Wave you. Make this a little bit nicer, and then simple attack here. We crit. We don't get much more. It's fine. Keeper should be able to sprint this, and it's not a big deal. I will cleanly have 2 attacks. And even though you would briefly see me, it's for only a fraction of a second, so it won't count. And this should be good damage. Yep, not a problem. You're angry. I don't care. And these are going to be actually good club hits. And look at that. All right, good. Okay, so far so good. There are some cameras. We've got a few turns on these laser wires. I kind of want to sprint into these rooms as fast as I can. And basically so that, like... Well, the tough thing is... There's still a max limit on how much these cameras can be on and off. Like, at a certain point, what I'm trying to maximize here is... Like, I can't sneak into any of the rooms anyway. So someone has to kill these cameras no matter what. Which is fine. But I'm trying to line those timers up with, like, what can my Cyber Knight do? How far can she go? How far can she get ahead of everybody? But it's like, I'm going to yield. Let's see what Lightning can do first. Oh, I can't anymore, right. I'm just going to grab the box. It costs me like a quarter of an action point, but I think it's probably correct. Some files, sure. No biggie. And then it's Lightning's turn. Yeah, Vision Cone's back on. Let's try to get as far as we can for 1 AP. It's going to be there. That seems fine. Turn off snapping. Get you to there. And then you can sprint your heart out. These are down for a while. That's good news. We got to get past the laser gates best we can. Should be okay. Alright, so this body's going to time out relatively soon. A guard will be sent to go investigate that. It's not the worst. The guards know nothing else just yet. Obviously, we should delay, let the guards run around. Let them go do nothing for a while. I'm trying to plan out the best use of everything I've got. Let's start putting you here. Just because I can. So, Line Crawler lasts 3 total turns, and Security Scramble lasts 2. So I'm trying to plan out who uses which one where. And by the way, that camera is going to be hit by... I might skipjack it. I might just Security Siphon. But I might skipjack it. Actually, it's not attached to anything. I take it back. It would have to be siphoned straight up. That's fine. We can siphon that. It's not a big deal. Okay, that's fine. So After Image can't really get very close on this turn. Okay, we should wait for Bender to move. So that can be a easier path for him. Gonna do similar here with Keeper. Okay, so I'm gonna have Bender just knock down this first camera. She can go grab this loot box. Let's see, we have plenty of time, right? These are still down end of next turn. So I really don't have that much more time to do this stuff. So I think I do need her to run as far forward as she can. Because I really only have all of next turn to clear this out. And so it's basically going to be like, go here, wait, get the Line Crawler debuff, and then kind of share the burden everywhere else. That's going to be the play here. That should work okay. Now with my 1 AP to spare, I'm just going to switch my gun and reload. Lightning can run into the room. He should have no problem getting this and getting back out. End of next turn is not a problem for him. And then After Image is going to run in a straight line as far as he can. Should have no problem line crawling that. While also getting past this camera. And then Keeper should be fairly similar. She just kind of run up for a while and it'll be fine. I'm pretty sure Lightning gets this box and gets out from the camera as well. He can get to like here, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, it's 1 tally. It's not the end of the world. This body timer is timing out. We go to turn 5. First escalation. Is it +1 tally? Ah, it's timers. Okay. Well, it means our second kill is catching up with us now. And I never bothered to use Signal Grift, so, you know, it is what it is. Alright, well, Bender has to wait until after Image can help. Should be fine. You're guarding, good for you. And yeah, he's actually investigating, right? He's been told, I think. Yeah, he's the one who's been told, I think. Keeper needs to wait. You're patrolling, good for you. Lightning is going to spend 1 AP to get to the box, and then start running back. Oh, nice! We get a pistol upgrade, that's huge. Okay, you're going to wait until Afterimage can knock this camera out. Let's run a moderate amount of AP forward, like here. Could have maximized the pixels, I don't care quite enough. There's always a chance I'm lucky with Line Crawler, that would be cool if it were true. I have a lot more pending tally coming up. Is there an extra kill? Oh yeah, there is. There's a kill here and a kill here. They're both timing out. Now, it's still sending the guards to the wrong spot of the map, so I don't care that much. Getting under Sec level 6 is going to be pretty easy. And your patrol isn't very scary, so I'm not worried about that either. Bender has no problems. She's going to get this... Oh, I've got to be careful about my footsteps being loud. Okay. That's fine. I can handle that. We got another melee upgrade. We got another evasion armor. We got a red key for fun. Get to abuse snapping, get a bit farther. That's kind of nice. From what I recall, this camera never turns, so I'm just going to run straight forward, and it should be okay. If I'm wrong, it's not the end of the world. Have you run toward this exit. Just go in as straight of a line as you can. Off you go. And then Lightning, yeah, pretty clearly gets past this camera. Now, I'm pretty sure Line Crawler... Actually, I think it only can bounce to things that have not been turned off. So, now there's also a bounce range. This might be out of range, so they might just not get to do anything no matter what. +2 tally, dispatching some guards. But again, they're dispatching them... Well, one of them might come here, but we should mostly be okay. You're on patrol. You're still useless. Keeper can wait. You're still on the way. Bender needs to wait for Lightning. You're going towards one of the corpses, but we're past you. You would almost catch us. That's actually pretty close. Might as well just move forward. I don't have a reason to... Well, I mean, it's only my turn now anyway. Of course, you need to security siphon this, so... How can we be most efficient? That will line up just fine. Okay. I will siphon you. No camera, no thank you. Alright, I still want both hosts. I meant to go down this way and grab this host. Okay, we're going to have a really weird run through here. I never went back down this way when I should have. It's too late now. We're going to make this loop, but we're just going to use this host to knock down basically these two cameras in the middle. It's not the best idea. I just screwed up my pathing. That's just my fault. Still, though, guards are being sent the wrong way, and so we get, you know, an okay-ish path through all of this. Putting her there should be fine, I guess. Now, the tough thing is, without Skipjack on one of these nodes... actually, won't matter, actually, never mind. I was thinking, like, oh, well, I can, like, get this laser gate. No, I can't, actually. This laser gate's not on any of the hosts. 10k, and nothing else that I care about too much. Yeah, whatever. Put you there. I'm curious what these guards are going to do on their own turn. If I can catch them both, that's good. I can. Good enough for me. And then Afterimage can go keep joining the team. It's going to be some weird double hacking for sure. But yeah, we're going to basically come out through here. We're going to grab that host. We're then going to come out here for 2 boxes in this host and then turn all the way back around. Again, I'm not thinking this right. I think we probably should have just gone hard right and then across. I think hard right then across and then out that way would have been the best version, and I just screwed up. I have not played this map a ton, so... And I have not played it from that spawn point, so... I haven't built the muscle memory of like, here's how I found the best way to run the map ends up being. So he's going to hunt around. That's going to be useless. A new guard will be sent to that corner. They will also be useless. We will have devices turned on eventually. That will be a little bit annoying, but it's okay for now. Okay, you're still useless. Also, this laser gate might be really annoying to deal with because I think I am in between cooldowns on all this stuff right now. I think I'm like several turns away from most of them. That's not exactly ideal. But we can like group up. Okay, it's one more turn for a scramble. It's not a big deal. Probably not going to go for combat. I mean, I really can't shoot this guy, no. Okay, then, yeah, it's going to be a turn where we do basically nothing. So what are you doing next turn? Going back around? Okay. I can set up an ambush like that. So most of the team wants to run that way. I just need to not get seen. If I'm somewhere like this, if I'm here, you don't see me. So my whole team's going to stack up right around there. That should be fine. Similar here for Keeper, where she can just kind of wait around. I didn't check this guy as a mistake. Yeah, you're useless. Afterimage is able to reload as a result. And similarly can... Well, I could have maybe gone for white noise, but honestly, nah, it's fine as it is. Actually, you know, I could have tried to go for a shadow here. And I still might next turn. I would have to move up to catch him, but I could maybe put him in that corner and make that kill a bit easier, and that might be worth it. And then Lightning should reload his gun as well. And yeah, without siphoning something that is attached to this, it's not worth skipjacking in. I mean, these aren't skipjackable anyway, because they're not attached to the host. It's going to put you there. Should be fine. Alright, this should be okay. Here we go. Ooh. Matrix High Alert is not what I wanted to see. Oh well. No matter what, I kill these laser wires. And we let this guy walk to here. We let you walk all the way out. And we get our next round of free... Oh, you're running. You're going farther then. It's not the end of the world, but that's not what I wanted to see. Okay, can I ambush all these guys then? I don't know if I want... If I go here, I get easy Crimson Vector plus Bat. I don't know if I want to have to fight that guy. I mean, if I'm shooting from... Let's test some lines of sight, right? If my CK can get there, she has full auto on him. I mean, cleaning out the guard is useful because it means just less for me to have to actually deal with. I believe we have the damage. I think there's no way we don't have the damage. Let's just go for it. So I'm going to run to within 3 action points. And then Crimson Vector and Club. And I believe we can kill Seiko. I guess the alternative is to, like, Crimson Vector and Claw once and then hope someone else cleans up, but that seems way worse. I mean, I could do that and then Predator Reflex, and then, you know, I'm really sure I'm safe, but that still seems wrong. So no, I'm going to go for kill this guy. Crimson Vector plus the Club. I think it'll be decent. And I think my team can follow up. That's what I believe to be true. They heard me. They're angry. It is what it is. Crimson Vector. I'm clearly in range after I claw you. Decent enough first hit. Club should go quite well. Unfortunately, that was a glance. Not the end of the world. You act on 9. You're already debuffed by look ahead, so I can't... Actually, if I get a crit, I guess downer will put you low, and I can, like, downer plus interference spike. Oh, actually, Bender's down on AP. I forgot about that. That makes things a little bit worse than what I thought they were going to be. I really cannot get line of sight on this guy, can I? Okay, I've got to go for single target then. That's really unfortunate. I mean, it still might work, but this guy's about to be able to act, which I did not plan for. This is my fault. I'm making mistakes. I was getting greedy. You're angry. You're angry. I can still shoot you. It's still good damage. I could grenade. It would do even more damage. I'm going to shoot because I'm good at shooting. But I might need... Ooh, was that a glance? Wow, it was. You suck. That's really not good. Like, really, really not good. Okay, Can you get line of sight with 3 AP? Yes. Alright, it's time for the Urban Assault. Big damage, big money. That should hit pretty well. But I definitely got too greedy here. This should look decent. It looked terrible. Okay. Guess what it's time for? Smoke grenade! And then everything was fine. Yeah, I did not make my best choices here. That's for sure. Alright, well, it's run into the middle. Pop smoke screen. He can't attack me, but I really screwed up. And this is like a almost guaranteed kill. So I'm going to smoke first to hide the body. And then still take this kill, probably, unless I glance. Nope, he's dead. But now he won't report a corpse. He will report intruders, though. Yeah, I screwed up here. He's taking cover. I'm sure you are. Well, guards are being sent my way. It's my fault. But this is why I bring Agent EX. Because it just bails you out. This guy goes early, so I should just delay and let him still be useless. They're, of course, on the way. You're going to take cover and still be useless. I should let everyone use their turns up. After Mission Keeper, similar. Okay, you're still on Hunting AI, and you're going towards the corpse that was spotted. Cool. Alright, Lightning. You can easily hack during this turn, so I'll leave you as a last resort. I'm going to yield so that Keeper can lead. That's telling me... Yeah, it's telling me with 4 AP left, I'm in range. That's what I wanted to see. It means strike 1. And now, I have enough AP that I can hide behind a wall and ambush this guy. That's not going to be good enough. I'm going to hide behind this. That should be fine. Alright, you're chilling. Afterwards, what's your job going to be? Hide behind a different wall. Yeah, pretty sure. Great. Excuse me, sorry. I'm going to wait on everything else. I'm going to signal grift this body because I can. It's timing out end of current turn, so seems like a useful thing to debuff. Escalation was body timers by 2 turns, after all. You can end your turn. Bender can go grab a loot box. That seems fine. Alright, I think we already have part 1, but that's okay. And then Lightning can go into the Matrix Host with limited AP to start, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, still 230. Hopefully they fix that bug. Relatively docile host at least. Connection, then can't connect out. And we'll pick it up again next turn. I don't believe I have a good reason to Spectral Dagger right now. From recollection, this is a CPU and this will be downloads. There's going to be cameras up here, which I don't care about that badly. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. At least Trapkeeper is going to be useful, so that'll be something. Anyway, for now, this turn is done, and I do want all my downloads if I can get them. Nothing special for the turn. It was just tally, no escalation. I'm going to leave my CK here. She's not going to get seen. You're on the way up, you don't see us, and you are so ambushed. You are so ambushed. Okay, let's come down to here. Tally, and then I probably have to do program loading. Oh, yes, I do. I'm going to grab Deception, and there's probably 2 traps here. But I'm going to actually try to save Trapkeeper for the CPU. Any action. Okay. If you take any action, steals AP. I don't care about AP as much. We scan again. That's what I expected. If you exit, restarts all ice. No, thank you. Take scan again. Guess what? We're going to have some stuff here. I don't know how much stuff's going to be here, but I do want to Trapkeeper this. So I'm going to go for this. Scan. Unload on any action. Tally on any action. That's less bad. There should be a trap here. Got one. I'm getting tally. I can't load any more programs, so I can't get rid of it. So I have to leave. That's more tally, but it's not the end of the world. It's just some tally. There's going to be a trap here for sure. Sleaze you, and I think we're okay to grab this. Next turn I can come back and clean this out decently well. I don't have a reason to go for this right now, so I'm not going to bother. We're okay here. Yeah, I really wish that the passive nodes actually gave IO. I can make a lot more progress each turn. So they'll fix the bug eventually, I'm pretty sure. If they don't, I'll be very sad. Still wait for Kappa to move. Okay, you're not useful. Great. I'm going to have Bender yield, and I'm going to have Keeper once again lead because she has the best melee weapon. Hey, you. Strike 1. Not bad. Strike 2. Also not bad. Claw for fun. Sure. Bender shouldn't need to help here. Let's see. Do I count? No, I'm already spotted, so it doesn't really matter what I do. Figure I'll take shots anyway, because I might as well. Not a lot of damage, but it's something. We're all pitching in here. No point in doing nothing on my turn. And then after image, he's already spotted as well, so... Here, run up and join the club. Get it? Club? Hee hee. Alright, down he goes. And let's put you back up towards cover. That seems fine. Alright, 5 of 7 boxes are done. Hosts are not close. 2 tally. We're chilling for now, but it'll eventually get spicier. Let's just wait for our Wireghost to keep going. Definitely slower progress. So I need... I need Deception and... Scan and Attack. I actually might need multiple charges of attack, so I'm actually just going to go here. Deception, you. Load attack. You have to load attack twice. Oh, I can't spike it until I scan. Alright, well, this turn's over too. Actually, I could go here. Drop you. Have to deal with whatever's there. I mean, I could risk that there's nothing scary in the ice at all, but that's really unlikely. I mean, it could be on download, on... There's... I believe there's only one trap. It could be on download, on leave, or on load program. Let's just risk it. Okay. It steals 10 AP. Oh no, 10 AP. If you download a blueprint, it steals 10 AP. That's fine. Alright, we'll spike this next turn with a scan, and then keep moving around and getting more downloads. It's taken a long ass time, but I am missing like 50 IO. Alright, I think my team can start progressing forward then, and make our way towards this stuff. So I'm going to line crawl this guy and start making my way out. If you turn around and see me, it's not that bad. But I could also just not spend all my AP and for sure be hidden, which seems like a good idea. Someone's got to grab this. It's fine. Should Bender just run up towards this? No, we need teamwork for that guy. He's one of the tankier enemies. Put you here. It seems fine. And then you can get all the way up here, which is great. Again, there's only 2 boxes left. There's a host here that I care about. Then we got to turn around. So him going down these stairs to that is not going to be that hard. Line crawler bounce to the camera. Nice. No new info for the guards yet. Pretty soon, I think they're going to stop their hunting patrols and go back to where they were. Back to the normal patrols. Yeah, you're back to guarding, so you're going back to your normal spot. I believe you had moved around earlier. I think we need to security scramble this, or we have to just trigger the thing. Let's wait. Let's have Lightning do his job. I need scan for sure. There we go. We get to spike it. There's for sure traps here, so let's go and find out. If you download... 10 AP is not that big of a deal, but... Oh well. Okay, so those parts are done. And unfortunately I have to stop again. I did not have to kill that trap, is the thing. So I probably shouldn't have loaded Disarm. I could have loaded that there. You know what? I don't want to deal with this. Going through here to get for one set of downloads, not worth it. This is going to be obnoxious to get rid of. I'm just going to disconnect. I'm just going to run towards the next piece. It's not worth my sanity. Okay, so Bender needs to kill this thing. I gotta spend 3 AP. 2 is going to be enough. And let's set a trap for these guys. You're the more important one. You're the tankier one, right? So where are you headed in particular? Towards us? Great. Can't wait. See you there. Can you hide? Yes, you can. Let's put you right here. That looks very safe. I'm trying to think if I can snap in and like save 1 AP. Looks like no. That's fine. Not worried about that guy too much. He can be scary, but he's probably fine. And then do I want him or do I want Keeper? I want him to go for this. Keeper's just a way better combatant and is hard melee. Dr. Sevenfold Part 2. I think I was missing that one. So that's good. Only 1 box and 1.2 hosts left. So you're going to walk right towards me. I believe that is going to be completely safe and unspotted. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, it really hurts. If I'm there, I'm definitely not seen, right? Okay, this should be fine. I'm quite confident that should be fine. If I'm wrong, sucks to suck, but we should be okay. We are escalating. There are reinforcements. Thankfully, the body timers running out are where they are, so they hopefully won't follow us, but they are in the way of our exit. Not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. You're going to square? Yes, you are. Good for you. You're useless? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Alright. Let's go ahead and wait. Oh, you're hunting. I'm sure you are, buddy. What a ferocious hunt you're on. You're like a house cat. Alrighty. This looks pretty easy. Woo. So if I go loud, he hears the gunfire, which I don't want him to do. I can't yield a good amount here. Keeper goes at 6. I could pre-compute Keeper so I can delay behind her. I actually want to. As weird as that kind of is. Using up an AP just to get turn management that I didn't even necessarily need, but I want her to be able to open up since she has the best anti-armor in the game because she has a bunch of pure damage on this. So it's decent enough damage. I would rather Lumen Spear this to get some crit chance to follow up instead of go for the claw damage. Let's see. What's the range on this gun for noise? 35. And you're within 26. That's not going to be really likely here. Is it just pistols then? I think it might still just be pistols then. It's not the worst, and Afterimage can help, and Lightning can maybe help. And Keeper beat you on initiative, so really can't be that bad. Or I full auto this with the AR, and it's much more likely to succeed. But we make 2 tally from you. Okay, what are the odds we don't get the kill? Afterimage for sure gets into range, and from what I recall has ammo. CK has 2 shots. They're not the most damage by any means. But he's down to, you know, pretty low health here. Lightning gets a turn. But does he really? I want to run towards that. I want to have 1 AP to shoot with, which is going to be that AP. As good as I'm going to get, so have fun with that. You told me I was... Did I just miscount my action points? Oh well. Well, that's 3 tally from a corpse. And you're just on a patrol. Well, we won on initiative, so even if he reports intruders, which, I mean, he will, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so I definitely can't do too much here. What I can do is Shuriken Wave and then SMG once. That seems like the best thing I could possibly do here. Shockwave's not a lot of damage, but it is pure damage. And now, can I do enough? Maybe. I did not. I glanced. Nope, I just did no damage. Alright, you have 8 health. Alright, intruders reported. Bad timing for the camera. Does Bender have security scramble? No. Alright, well, I'm going to hand blades you. I'm going to get my free action point. Thing sees a corpse. These guys are going to run at us relatively soon, so we should be a little cautious. I think if the entire team goes to the left, it's okay. What's the right choice here? I don't want to get ambushed by these guys, and if he runs, he's going to see us. So, like, if he runs, he gets to, like, here, roughly. And his vision range is, like, 20 meters, so I gotta go pretty far to not get spotted. So, sec level 6 is looking really unlikely. 10 kills is looking pretty possible. I'm gonna put most of my team right around here. That should be good enough. Wow, lightning rolled garbage on initiative. That's actually a problem. Well, it is what it is. I mean, you're pretty safe where you are, but let's still run past. Yep, so you're running. And then hunting, because you found a corpse. You're on the way up there, but you don't find me. You're on a walk, which is good news for me. And you're also on a walk, as you're hunting and not doing very much. Okay, so we're... And then you're actually on patrol as well. Okay, that could have been much worse. So everyone's basically safe. Lightning can sprint towards the host. He won't quite make it, but it's not the end of the world. I think coming from this side and not hitting the camera is reasonable. Doesn't really change almost anything. But I don't see a reason at the camera. And it's going to be slow going, because again, my IO is crap, but... Once I get Neurotoner 2 or a better Cyberdeck, it's going to look a lot nicer. So I think... I should think he's going to not go up this way, but actually try to get... I guess maybe he goes this way? Let's see. You are 27 meters out. And these, from recollection, are 2 meters? So this goes to 21. I think you're fine where you are. I think you can stand still. Maybe we'll take a little bit of a step in. But I think you're fine to stand right there and not be in danger. Bender can stand right there. And then after image, we'll send you this way as well. The less we trigger the camera, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Could have probably signal grifted something. Too late now. But the entire team can stand right here and it should be okay. As we slowly and arduously try to hack this. Escalation is... Laser wire's high power is fine. Kappa and Iota are being sent to intercept. Probably, who knows even. These guys are fine where they're standing. You are running over there. Which way are you hunting? That way? Okay. You're going towards those, which makes sense. You're hunting as well, I believe. You're on the way. You could be scary. You got pretty close. Might need a smoke grenade, or just hide behind this the entire time and ambush them as needed. No need to fight just yet. Alright, let's run lightning in, and he's not the most well protected, but there's no direct line of sight. Okay, well, we had briefly looked at that node. Either way, we know we've got to do something. Let's go through the top. Just take a guess. I don't care about AP cost. I don't care about connection health at all. Get rid of AP then. 2 passives, okay. AP cost, sure. No program loading. CPU spotted, by the way. No program loading, going to be a little bit annoying here. I am... no, I'm going to be really tight on action points if I'm not careful. I have to get rid of this so I can get other tools going on. I want to get the CPU out of the way so I can see what's here and then make the rest of this easier. So I'm going to go for Trapkeeper stuff. I do really wish I had one of the like, dash in a line and do stuff talents, because, like, Trapkeeper plus, well, I'd rather Trapkeeper something else. I mean, I still need 2 more talents here. I guess, realistically, knowing what I know now about how a lot of my talents aren't working anyway, I would probably just say screw it for Trapkeeper. And just play for generating tokens and nuking some things. And get a little bit farther ahead that way. And just, like, use Spectral Dagger to get a bunch of tokens and then nuke stuff. Because most things have, like, 60 health or so. Not that hard to deal with. Still, gonna go here. No point scanning anything. Well, I can't anyway. But Trapkeeper gets rid of one thing on this, so I can only use, like, Deception and Attack, and it goes okay. Maybe. I definitely do wish I had the anti-active ice node. That would actually be really useful here. There's a lot of things that are just annoying to deal with that I can't deal with cleanly and efficiently. Alright, do I need to smoke this? That is for sure a direct line of sight. Yes, you have to smoke this. Okay. If they want to investigate the smoke, they can. If they find it, we can ambush. It'll be okay. Hit a bunch of delays. These guys are useless for now. Okay, you chose the wrong way to go. Fair enough. How about you? You also chose the wrong way to go. Great, thanks. Well, this is the only other turn the smoke is on, I believe. So, we're not getting that much out of this. And lightning's here for a while. I will need to load attack at least twice. I think I just walk over and I scan and I see what happens. Okay, that's tally on any action. Trapkeeper gets rid of that. Right, I can't load programs. It's okay, IO's not a big deal for me. I'm going to move over. I'm going to load attack. Move back over. I'm just going to attack this normally. Tokens actually block. Wait, what? I could have sworn each token prevents an active ice from increasing Q-Sec tally on death. And yet I gained 5 tally. What do you mean? And I only gained 2 from Trapkeeper. Do I have to have used Spectral Dagger for that to be the case? That seems weird. Okay. Despite having 2 Spectral Dagger tokens. I guess they're just called Spectral tokens, technically. That's weird. Oh well. Load this. Destroy it. Scan. Get what I came for there. And then... yeah, I can't do a lot here, so I'm just going to kind of end my turn. But I can clean these up pretty reliably. There's probably 2 traps here and 1 trap there. Actually, maybe it's a 2-piece node, but it's probably a 3-piece node. The CPU is a 3-piece node, so those usually are as well. It's fine for now. You are looking my way. Can't do much about that. My team has remained spotted permanently, which is fine. Hope you don't actually get too angry, although you definitely might. I might move him to be later in line, because he might be looking right... well, no, he can't get direct line of sight on lightning here, I don't think. If I'm looking at you, you don't have direct line of sight. But if he investigates him, sad. I'm sure it'll be okay. Surely I don't lose my Wireghost in, like, the 6th mission. That never happens. Can I shadow you away? Actually, yes. Okay, well then... go there. Great, good job, buddy. I probably should just, like, grab the loot. But we're going to get it all as a team going this way on the way out. So, and we're going to go up here and then out. We're all going together, so no, I'm not going to. I take it back. Not going to grab the loot. Okay, smoke screen dropped. It didn't do anything useful as it was. It's going to take a long-ass time to finish this because welcome to Wireghost not getting IO from his passive tree. It's definitely slow going. You're investigating Shadow. Can't scan any further. Need some of everything here, actually. Start here. Damage to connection. What's the trap? Do I care? If you exit, relocate. Yeah, I probably care. Okay. Alright, what's here? Okay, fine. AP's getting a little tight here, but it's not the end of the world. It's already triggered, so it's not a big deal. It's harmless. What? Okay, there's no other trap here? Okay, good to know. So, the fortresses have 3, the basics have 2. Got it. Take my downloads. And then, I don't have enough IO to get through this and, like, not get stuck. Or AP, rather. IO is tight anyway, but I can at least... I can get through this, and then have a good chance of getting through this as well. Trapkeeper plus a full charge of Deception should get through this. And then I'll have, like, 1 load left. I'll have, like, a single charge of Sleaze, basically. And I can figure this stuff out. I won't quite get through it all next turn, but the turn after I will. I'm pretty sure is going to be the pacing here. These guys are useless, though, thankfully. It's going to be like a 24-turn mission once we finally get out. Yeah, he almost saw us. Still don't really feel like ambushing them. But I think I want to put my team on this side now, so that if he does get out scot-free, we can all go the same direction. Lighting isn't done next turn, so I'm not going to bother boosting him. I will reload any guns, although I failed to reload the AR, so that's on me. Hope we don't get my guy killed. Ah, that's a really bad spot for reinforcements to spawn. Like, really bad. Alright, you know what? We're not dealing with this anymore. We're going for the exit. That's a wild patrol. Off you go. Alright, so what's the plan? The plan is get frickin' surrounded, first of all. They almost certainly can see down and find us. So, the goal is now, get everyone out as fast as we can. Let's see, Kato does go early, but Bender can delay him and speed up the, Wireghost. So we can get everyone out before they all check. Okay, we're leaving and we're not getting anything else here. Okay, here's the plan. You're gonna run towards safety. You should be unfindable. You can delay for now. Bender needs to slow down Kato, so you're after everyone else. And then buff up Lightning, so that he goes before Iota. You're gonna run to, like, there. And just for good measure, look ahead to get even more information and slow people down even further. Great. You're done for now. Lightning, you're done, buddy. You're done. Off you go. Not dealing with this. It's my own fault for having really bad initial pathing. Also, incredibly long mission for a fairly simple raid with 7 boxes, but, you know, I made some mistakes. I'm also missing useful things like being able to use the Stun Bat's active stun, being able to learn Stun Strike, being allowed to use my talent points to cap out claw damage for the 0 AP attack, being able to learn Atomic Stutter. All those are relevant. Oh, my Wireghost actually can't hack at full speed. All those are relevant that slowed me down. Either way, still could have played better. Realistically, still could have played better. Let's just move everyone up. And let's make for the exit. Sadly, they're both right there. Kind of unfortunate. Oh well. Don't want to trigger this camera. What I could do is throw an HE grenade. Is this camera attached to anything, by the way? It's not, right? I know it is. Do I care? Not really, no. I could security siphon it. Do I need to? Not really. You're going back that way, which is good for me. I think we just spam delay and let them all move, and then hopefully we find our spot. These guys are going to be a bit annoying. Thankfully they're not. They're kind of getting out of the way of me, you know, out of my way a little bit. Off you go. You're out of the way. That's good. Okay, you're on patrol, I think, now. You're on patrol, too. You're going over there, which is good for me. We can't sneak all the way back, but I do have smokescreen back. I should wait for Kato to move first. Great, you're really useless. I love that. Thanks, buddy. Alright. So I think my turn will have to include an ambush. I didn't do a good job there. I could have snuck under that, and I didn't. So someone's going to be sent towards this location, which might make my job really difficult. If you're not interrupted, you're going to run all the way over there. I'm going to be happy. Yeah, theoretically, you can just run past that thing and not be an idiot. But I made a mistake. I did not check the pathing. She was off to the side a little bit and walked diagonally through it. That's on me. Okay, putting you all there seems fine. I'm not really expecting to get messed up too hard here. We're hugging the wall. The guys down there can't see us. They can't hear us. I can white noise if I need to make this easier. Okay, who's sent? Ro is sent. That's fine. He's somebody who's far away. That's not going to matter at all. Which should mean Theka keeps running away. And yet you're going to run towards this camera and, like, it's just not going to matter, right? Especially when you run that way. That's the best pathing for me it could have been. Everyone else doesn't matter. Okay, cool. 2 turns till we're out, right? Nice and safe. Nice and easy. If After is going to use white noise, I'm tempted to use security scramble on Bender, but she's so... No, I think I should use it on... Okay, well, he's using 1 AP for white noise. And he's not a fast runner. So he should not be on call for taking another action point. She would make it if she didn't have to do anything this turn. So ideally, someone else uses their action points to slow things down. I need a white noise now. Otherwise, I'm not guaranteed to have the initiative line up in a way that works. You'd make it with no AP to spare. You're hunting and looking the wrong way now. We love that for you. Good for your hunting. Yep, you're guarding. You're guarding the platform. Yep, indeed. Okay, you're far enough away that white noise wouldn't have mattered. Understood. And you're off that way. Great. Turns out we didn't need it. We knew he was leaving, but still. Alright, entire team makes it no problem. I'm curious about one thing, which is... Yeah, you can make it with AP to spare, so I'm going to have you siphon that, just for good measure. And we're done. We are done here. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Didn't get my kills. Didn't get the security level. Didn't get all the lockboxes. Didn't even get half of all the Matrix hosts. No, I got more than half the Matrix host loot. I got all but 1 node on this host, and I got, what, 2 of 4 nodes in the other one. So it was okay. Not saying it did great, but it is what it is. We have very poor weaponry. And don't want to overstay our welcome. Yeah, if I was playing this game without restrictions, I would have my team kitted out with level 2 weapons and fully modded. They'd feel a lot better about fighting. And I would have hard CC available. To, like, be able to make steady progress against the heavy enemies. Check out our loot in the cold storage. We level up. That's good news. Dr. Sevenfold Part 2 and 1. Yeah, we got a new club. We got another thing. We got a better pistol. That's a big deal. I'm not using my AR all that often on my Cyber Knight, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. CK goes +1. Not anything new with the talent cap. When I finally do, I will spend the 2 to go up here and grab Rewind. And then my next talent cap, I will go into centering, or I will path up here and go into cardio jolt and ult pump. I think centering's going to be worth it. It's pretty close by. Anyway, as steamroll's already capped, and I don't want to go through this just to get +1 move point on pre-computed. I don't think AoE interference spike. I mean, it can be good, but so could the minus evasion, by the way. That could be good as well. I think I will probably end up investing heavily in interference spike and trying downer interference and seeing if I can get some cool stuff there. But for now, man, I really should consider a radius over this stuff. I'm not sure what's optimal, to be honest. This is, I mean, this is a lot of potency. I would argue that it more than doubles potency of the buff itself. But going from, you know, 1.5x the radius is more than double the total area. Still, though, I'm going to go this way. I think it's fine. +2 on face. I am, once again, not at talent cap, so I've got to go and get the new talent. I think I want to go into this stuff here, since talent cap's going to be a problem for me eventually. I'm going to go efficiency grind to get ready for field coordination and digital coordination. So I'm at talent cap. I don't believe I have to go for handpicked yet, because my entire team is pretty much max level. I think +2 is enough. Do you want to make Coke Inspire better? Do you want to make Dealmaker better? I think most of the contacts I care about are street. Yeah, I think these are just really, really good nodes. Eventually I'll pop Master, but no rush. +1 for the EX. I'm still at talent cap. Could go for cooldown on smoke. Not a bad idea. Could make line crawler better. I think the upgrades on signal grift are pretty mediocre. 10 meter range is actually not bad, but duration for me is pretty dead. Cool. I think cooldown is fine. I think range is good. Like, I think this is actually legitimately a good node. I think this is totally fine. It just sucks there's like a bad node in the way, and it sucks that this is +2. If this was not +2, I'd be willing to back signal grift and just like eat one bad node. Because like this is legitimately good, this is fine, and this would be, you know, actually pretty good if it was, you know, 1 point. I could make Shadow better, that wouldn't be bad. Shuriken Wave is really not worth upgrading. 2 initiative, 50 move speed is very much whatever. 12 damage is absolutely not good in any way at all. 2 meter radius is not good in any way at all. And then all that to get a second charge, which, you know, sure, but yeah, I think the upgrades are pretty bad here, but the talent itself is fine. It's a reasonably usable, a little bit of damage with, you know, a debuff attached. The debuff is a primary benefit, and then you're spending 1 AP to deal a little bit of damage. Sure, whatever. White Noise I think is pretty good because of this one. I think Crit Vuln is... I kind of underrated this node. I think it's pretty good. The range is kind of whatever, but it lets you use it as a proactive combat talent instead. And say, oh, I'm going to go learn this 1-2, and I'm going to go, like, give these guys Crit Vuln so we can go kill them. I think duration is really not it, but you might choose to go, like, cooldown radius charge is like, actually, now it's a really good combat talent with, like, a pretty effective radius. And yeah, I'm going +5 White Noise for 15 Crit Vuln, which, like, okay, I mean, that's, you know, but it's you know, there's a case for it. There's a case for it. All right, what do I actually want here, though? I'm going to go line crawler range, actually. I think legitimately it's line crawler range. Invest in that talent some. Our boy gets +2. We get another talent. I can finally unlink, which will make things a lot easier to deal with. I'm not certain, again, if I'm making the right choices. Obviously, like, these doing nothing hurts, but, I mean, I'm always Siphon Skipjack. It's actually good. It works the way it's supposed to, pretty much. Q Protocol does not seem worth it. And I'm spending a lot of points to get up here when they don't do anything. Q Protocol gives me like basically one more action on Skipjack. Which, you know, kind of whatever. And like Trapkeeper's not bad. Coming with 2 charges innately is actually really good. It's a full destroy of a trap, which is pretty nice. That, like, there's almost always a trap in the CPU, so that's really good. But I'm thinking I really want to move into, like, the damage stuff here. And, like, Crash Pad's kind of nice, ultimately, because... Yeah, man. I'm tempted to just, like... I mean, Phantom Slide lets me get value from you know, I unlink, I Spectral Dagger, I then Phantom Slide into something, and I probably get some good value there. So right now with the current way that passive tree is with the bugged nodes, I would instead probably have done something like my 6 talents would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the goal would be like, don't worry about dump shocking, of course. Go do whatever you want to do on the first thing. If there's active ice, unlink it. If there's a trap ice, you might care, you might not. We'll just have to see. And then hopefully you're not completely dead, and you pop Spectral Dagger, and then you Phantom Slide to like a random node, and you just like nuke it. Like, and the thing is, like, I know a lot of the node layouts already, so like, it would probably just like do things for me, right? I would unlink 1 or 2 ice. I wouldn't necessarily have Trapkeeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'd have to go to 7 to then go up here and get Trapkeeper. Obviously, an alternative is to not go Crash Pad, but it means I have to spend way more passive nodes walking up here, which is like quite a bit weaker. But I think, like, you know, jack into a node, Trapkeeper, unlink, and then before you're done, Spectral Dagger into Phantom Slide, and then just crash out is like probably fairly real as like a playstyle. Also, where we're like Q protocol like buys you the turn and gets you the token, and that allows you to like also, you know, Phantom Slide or pin drop, whatever, get more done. Obviously, there's an alternative. As an alternative Phantom Slide, you could pin drop. Right, there's a version where instead what I go for is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I just path up the right hand side because just for efficiency. And again, I jump in, I do what I can do. I've got to be careful because I don't have Crash Pad, but it's not the end of the world. And then the goal, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the goal is like just break up whatever you're on, or like maybe it would be pin drop or something. Yeah, it'd be like, okay, pin drop to a node and then like immediately cash burn it. Hopefully you have enough going on that you're okay. Something like that might work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, something like this. Get a bunch of tokens. Blow up something random with pin drop if it's not dead, which sometimes you can tell. Cash burn it. That might work. Who knows? Anyway, I can't respec yet because I don't have a Simstream trainer. That's going to be a while. But something like that. That's my team ready to go. This is due in 9 days. I don't have money right now, but I can get it. Patient dossiers, great. Hook me up. Mint that. Wonderful. Not used by a set. We have some things we can sell just individually. That's good news. Bimmer, please pay me. This one as well. Bimmer, please pay me. 20 influence. I'm waiting for Dance Hall to limit break, so I'm going to chill on that. Cold storage wants to be upgraded further, just constantly and over time. This will need some stuff as well, probably. I'm already putting cooling in here for what's probably the Field Ops Center. Oh, it's like all the way ready. Field Ops needs 60k. Let me do some gear sorting first. So you wanted a better pistol. Let's grab this. Let's put on the barrel, and there's something else I can put on. Agent EX can have the other club. Because we can double check real quick. Let's go to Molly and compare this to the Slam Dancer. Slam Dancer, 8 pure for 10 kinetic, but -5 accuracy. Now it's weaker. Here you go. You get the worst club. Okay. Silence SMG. That should maybe be a silenced pistol, to be honest. I'm not sure I'm right about that one, but I think the range is nice. No, yeah, no mods there. You're fine like this as well. Wireghost can pretty safely repair his Cyberdeck right now. Let's do that. It's really cheap. We paid for it pretty easily. You're hanging out in the background still. It's fine. Yeah, no extra mods there. It's fine. Pistol upgrade's useful. Oh, and we have armors. Hades Lattice gives 1 initiative and is much worse armor. Are you feeling lucky? Maybe it's for the Agent EX. Here you go. You can go get killed. As for consumables, of course, we can sell the Dazzler. And, yeah, that's all we have otherwise. Okay, that's what we have here. Are there things I can sell realistically? A couple of these. One SMG. I could sell some of this stuff. I don't need this many like bad melee weapons. I'll sell a slant blade. That's going to let me build my field op center. Might be a waste right now. I don't know if I have any leverages that aren't combat relevant, but we'll see. This would be a hacking station, but I have no money. With accounts I can sell? Yes. Good. Not enough, but I have blueprints I can sell. I figure, yeah, let's sell these. Here, Joe, have some influence. That's enough for a hack station, I think. It is not. It's also 60k. Okay, what else can I sell? I can sell extra files of Dr. Sevenfold's V-chip, actually. So what do I have that I have a lot of extras of? As we're sorting by name. V-chip part 1, part 2, part 2. Okay. Well, I don't need the high rarity ones for anything special. Let's sell that one. Part 3. That's part 5. Okay, missing part 4. Got it. A lot of personnel files 1. Start selling some of these then. Need to sell one more. Now I can buy my hacking station. Great. Now we're spending money, having our money work for us. Great. My cyberdeck is repaired. I still want to hold off on this until I can level up my team some more, so I'm going to move forward toward my next proc gen. Height break for you, great. Tinkerer for accuracy versus drones, which is mostly useless, but plus tech is fine. Okay, cold storage is chilling. There we go. And we've got another soldier here. Okay, so we've gotten all our spare recruits. They've all come from Zasha. Now, it's basically 1 in 4 that Zasha would be the one to get picked each time. And not Bondi here. That's not enough, right? Sample size of, again, 2 coin flips. But, yeah, I think he doesn't have quite the correct traits here. I think you actually need Faction of Origin Los Z, and doesn't have that to have this one show up. So we have Alex here. Sadly, he picked up Fearsome. I think Fearsome is not a great option, since this guy comes with a ballistic damage background, and then comes with Kinetic as pure, and Will, which is not terribly useful either, as his trait here. So you can turn him into a melee guy. You can be like, you're a soldier, but really you're a cyber sword. You can. It just means you have to like waste the ballistic damage thing. Ignore recoil is actually very real, don't get me wrong. Also, he has only 9 attribute points. Most people come with 10, for example. Regardless, though, we'll still hire him. He'll be a soldier on the team. He does indeed come in at level 5 because of care and feeding. That is obviously really, really helpful. I don't care about the amount of money that I lose here. I probably want a soldier for this mission here. I'm going to grab it because I'm curious who... If it has optional hacking, I will still run my Wireghost, but I want to know what this mission looks like, basically. Well, do I... Let's see. Is my team close to leveling? You would level from a proc gen. You maybe would. You would probably not. Let's see. What are we at? We're at PL1.5. You know what? I would have to run this and this to get to PL2. So there's no way I run 2 proc gens, but I'm feeling like... I feel like, yeah, we want to run this before dust off so we can level the Cyber Knight. War Machine would level. Wireghost would probably not. And we're probably going to run that 4 again, I think. That's going to be like the core squad for the most part. War Machine because she's new, and Wireghost because it's brand new. But I should be very willing to run these other characters, especially in combat missions. We just haven't gotten any yet. You have to get to PL2 before you're offered pure combat missions. Regardless, we should hire him at some point, but I think we hire him after Kill 3 Captains, unless it looks really, really tough. So I'm going to stop here. Next episode, probably going to grab this mission. If it runs long, it's only 1 episode. If it's short, we'll probably run Dust Off Dash alongside it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.